This is News Today with WDW News Today. I'm Tom Corliss of WDWNT.com. Please like this video, subscribe, and hit the notifications bell to make sure you never miss the latest from the Disney theme parks around the world. Here now, the news for January 9th, 2023. The Walt Disney Company will require hybrid employees to be on site 4 days a week starting March 1st. Disney CEO Bob Iger sent a message to cast members saying that, quote, working together more in person will benefit the company's creativity, culture, and our employees' careers. As of March 1st, 2023, employees who are currently working in a hybrid fashion will now be required to be on site 4 days a week, preferably Monday through Thursday. It appears the change in policy is a result of the upcoming centennial celebration of the Walt Disney Company, as well as other opportunities. Here is the first memo that was sent to cast members. Quote, dear fellow employees, Happy New Year. I hope you all found time to rest and recharge during the holidays. Since returning to Disney, I've been busy catching up on the many exciting projects underway across all our businesses, and I have been inspired by your boundless creativity and the remarkable success of so many of your recent endeavors. I thought I would mention a few. For the 7th consecutive year, Walt Disney Studios was the #1 studio at the box office, and last week, Avatar: The Way of Water became the 7th highest grossing film of all time, and its success is only continuing to grow. The Lion King celebrated its 25th anniversary on Broadway in November, one of just 3 productions in history to achieve this incredible milestone. Disney General Entertainment shows received an industry-leading number of mentions across year-end best-of lists, including 7 of the top 15 most critically acclaimed television shows of the year. Disney Parks experiences and products finished the year strong as guests celebrated their holiday traditions and rang in the new year at Disney destinations around the world. And Walt Disney Imagineering marked 70 years of groundbreaking innovation and storytelling. And I would be remiss not to mention how the ESPN team expertly handled Damar Hamlin's tragic injury, showing grace under pressure and presenting the facts to viewers with utter respect and sensitivity. Accomplishments like these remind me of how special our company is. I also wanted to let you know that as I've been meeting with our teams throughout the company over the past few months, I've been reminded of the tremendous value in being together with the people you work with. As you've heard me say many times, creativity is at the heart and soul of who we are and what we do at Disney. And in a creative business like ours, nothing can replace the ability to connect, observe, and create with peers that comes from being physically together, nor the opportunity to grow professionally by learning from leaders and mentors. It is my belief that working together more in person will benefit the company's creativity, culture, and our employees' careers. Certainly, this is a moment of tremendous change for our company, for our industry, and for the global economy. But despite these challenges, at my core, I remain an optimist. Thank you. It's an honor to be able to work alongside you. Best, Bob. If you're a Floridian who missed out on the annual passes the last time they went on sale more than a year ago, and you still want to experience this year's Epcot International Festival of the Arts or the grand finale of the Walt Disney World 50th anniversary, you're in luck as Disney has announced a special new Florida resident Disney Weekday Magic ticket for select dates from January through April of this year. For guests with Florida residency, you can now get a special weekday ticket starting at $175 plus tax, with additional days coming in at $20 each. Tickets are available for up to 4 days. Pricing pre-tax is listed, what I'll read now. The 2-day ticket is $175 plus tax, 3-day $195 plus tax, the 4-day $215 plus tax. The Florida resident Disney Weekday Magic ticket is available for dates of visits between January 10th and April 27th, and on weekdays only. Add-ons are also available. There's a park hopper option. You can visit more than one park on the same day. It's $40 per ticket plus tax. There's a water park and sports option where you can visit one park per day, plus enjoy a visit to a water park, golf course, or miniature golf course on each day of your ticket. For example, if you purchase a 2-day Disney Weekday Magic ticket and with the water park and sports option, you can visit a Walt Disney World theme park on 2 days with a theme park reservation and visit a Disney water park on 2 additional days by April 27, 2023. $35 per ticket plus tax for that add-on. Then there is Park Hopper Plus, where you can visit more than one park on the same day, plus visit a water park, golf course, or miniature golf course on each day of your ticket. This ticket option is a combination of the Park Hopper option and the water park and sports option. It's $55 per ticket plus tax to add that on. Proof of Florida residency, a Florida billing address, and of course, park pass reservations are required to visit with these tickets. The following dates are blacked out for the special offer: March 13th to March 17th, April 3rd to April 7th, April 10th to the 14th. As well, a special deal is also still available for Florida residents to book Walt Disney World Resort hotel rooms as well. With the opening of TRON Lightcycle Run at the Magic Kingdom, rumored to be sometime in early April, we went to check out the current progress, and while riding the Walt Disney World Railroad, we noticed the height requirement sign has been added. This new sign, which has recently been added to the ride's queue entrance, has the height requirement in order to ride the attraction. The sign is similar to many of the other height requirement signs found throughout the resort. The silver and bluish purple sign has a medallion on one side with a figure of a person standing erect, showing how guests should be properly measured. On the other opposite side is a curved marker with two arrows indicating the height requirement, the height minimum of 48 inches. A restroom sign has also been added above the entrance to the restrooms at TRON Lightcycle Run. Here we can see the themed sign for the restrooms with the symbol for the attraction on the far right. Workers continue to make progress on the ramps leading to and from the attraction, and planters are nearly completed and just waiting for landscaping at this point. We are getting very, very close. A mysterious structure has risen above the scrim-covered fence next to Toy Story Mania's exit at Disney's Hollywood Studios. It's been almost a year since the Dino Glide plane and other props were removed from the exit of the attraction, which was rerouted during the construction of Jesse's Trading Post. The land between the exit queue and Woody's Lunchbox was cleared presumably for an expanded seating area, but an expanded seating area has yet to open, and green scrim still lines most of the exit of Toy Story Mania. The new concrete structure peaks a foot or two over the scrim. It may be a small building, although that is not entirely clear yet. Thin metal poles poke out from one unfinished wall. It doesn't have a roof yet. It's also visible from the small unshaded Woody's Lunchbox seating area. To the left is the awning structure installed a year ago, still blocked by rolling planters. Hopefully the new structure is also part of the expanded seating area and will open soon, but man, I can't believe that's been sitting there for a year already. That's pretty wild. This program is brought to you by our official travel agent sponsor, The Vacationeer, the engineers of your next magical vacation. Sit back and let their team of vacation planning experts craft your family's next magical Disney trip. The best part is their services are free. Visit WDWNT.travel for details. There's a new Sunrise Cupcake themed to Disney's The Lion King, available at Disney's Animal Kingdom. The Sunrise Cupcake is $5.99. It's chocolate cake, vanilla custard filling, vanilla buttercream icing, white chocolate artwork, and sunrise colored sprinkles. You can read the full review on our website. A man's evening out at Disney Springs led to his wild arrest, and by the time the night was over, the man had fought a restaurant manager, was responsible for knocking over a child, and he tried to bite the sheriff's deputy who was going to arrest him, the Orange County Sheriff's Arrest Report stated. All of it was a public spectacle as the scene happened in front of Disney's guests enjoying their evening at the popular shopping and restaurant complex. The November 26th incident started off after Arnett Gregory Jr., age 50, of Kent, Ohio, was cut off from the bar at the T-Rex Cafe because he was intoxicated. After he fell asleep at the bar, Gregory was asked to leave. He didn't take it well. He lunged towards the manager and began acting aggressive, the arrest report states. After saying a few words, Gregory left. But he was not done. He returned to the restaurant 15 minutes later and went into the restaurant's kitchen looking for the manager. Gregory did in fact find him. The manager told authorities, quote, Arnett was aggressive and threatening him and wanted to fight. As he was walking Arnett out of the restaurant, Arnett stopped in the dining area and lunged at him again, this time pushing him in the chest while yelling and swearing loudly, causing a disturbance while other families were eating. The manager advised one of the times Arnett pushed him, he fell back into a small child. Once outside the restaurant, Arnett pushed him again and then walked away. The manager, who fortunately wasn't injured, contacted Disney security. Out in Disney Springs, Arnett Gregory was soon intercepted by an Orange County Sheriff's deputy near the Under Armour store. The deputy asked Gregory to go with him to the front office to keep him away from the public. Gregory F-bombed the deputy and refused to go, the report states. Quote, myself and other OSCO deputies went to place Arnett in handcuffs. I grabbed his left wrist and began to place it behind his back, at which time Arnett began to tense, brace, and pull his arm to the front of his body, attempting to impede us from placing him in handcuffs. While he was moving his body, resisting us, he lowered his head towards my left arm as if he was going to bite me. I gave a loud, clear verbal command, do not bite me, the deputy wrote in the arrest report. It happened in front of the crowd at Disney Springs. Quote, due to Arnett resisting, it caused a disturbance in which families stopped what was happening and began to watch, the arrest report says. Once Arnett was secured in handcuffs, we began to escort him to the office, walking him through the crowd of shoppers. Arnett began to yell loudly and cursed, causing several people to stop what they were doing and stare at us. He was then taken into custody. Quote, during my interaction with Arnett, I detected a strong odor of alcohol impurities coming from him, bloodshot, watery eyes, and he had a hard time walking and needed assistance. Arnett Gregory was arrested and charged with third-degree felony count of battery on a law enforcement officer and 2 misdemeanors for battery and resisting an officer without violence. He pleaded not guilty. His arraignment hearing is scheduled for January 26, Orange Circuit Court records show. His attorney did not respond to a request for comment. What a story. An updated Disney Vacation Club billboard has zoomed into the Walt Disney World Resort, and even though we have reported that the iconic DVC billboard van had recently been repainted, there's now some new surprises. There's silhouettes of some favorite Disney characters now seen in the back windows of the van. While Goofy is driving the van and Pluto can be seen poking his head out of the back, now we can see the passengers in the windows are Mickey, Minnie, Daisy, and Donald Duck, at least in silhouette form. So they weren't quite done with it yet. I think it's done now, though. Giant icicle and snowflake decorations have been added to the towers of Arendelle Castle in Hong Kong Disneyland, part of the park's upcoming Arendelle World of Frozen Land. HKDL Fantasy shared the photos of the castle still under construction. Thin, tall icicles now extend from the tops of the castle towers with a giant snowflake atop the tallest one. More icicle decorations crisscross in front of the gables of the lower roof. Disney also shared photos of Jill Estorino, the president and managing director of Disney Parks International, visiting the land. Estorino signed one of the ice magic snowflakes that will be added to the castle. Last month, Hong Kong Disneyland cast members also celebrated by signing giant snowflakes. Estorino and some of the cast members with her were wearing purple, green, and gold Arendelle name tags. Disney released a detailed look at the Arendelle Castle back in November of 2022. Arendelle World of Frozen is set to open in the second half of 2023 at Hong Kong Disneyland. It will have its own version of the Frozen Ever After ride, plus 2 new attractions, Wandering Oak and Sliding Sleighs, and Playhouse in the Woods. The former is a roller coaster through the mountains, and Arendelle World of Frozen will also have several shops and restaurants. Concept art, cast member costumes, and ride maquettes for the land were displayed at D23 Expo last year. For the absolute latest on these stories and all those that didn't make it into today's show, be sure to check WDWNT.com and follow us on all your favorite social media platforms. You can support the entire team behind this show and others by joining the WDWNT Inner Globe Society at patreon.com/WDWNT. Get access to exclusive content, discounted show and event tickets, and more. Special shout out to all the WIGS members watching who make the show happen every week. For the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news, this is Tom Corliss saying, enjoy the rest of your today and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
Now on WDWNT TV, it's Boxed In. Boxed In is a casually chaotic show featuring WDWNT personalities Eric Morton and Jill Diffendahl, unboxing Disney merchandise and viewer packages, along with a few friends and a bossy little Pomeranian. So smash that like button, subscribe and comment, and keep up with the new Disney merchandise releases, seasonal releases, festival merchandise, limited edition merchandise, wishables, pins, and more. Join us Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern on WDWNT TV.